All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some post-ban standard. Fable, Bankbuster, and Invoke Despair all gone. Trying out a bunch of different decks, some of them more established archetypes, and some of them a little more fringe archetypes. And Soldiers was a deck that actually did pretty well at the last Pro Tour, even with all the cards still legal. And then, of course, Bankbuster, Invoke, and Fable all being banned are all very good for this deck because they aren't in this deck, obviously. And this is a deck where Fable is really, really good because there aren't many removal spells, where if they ever assemble Fable plus Blood Harvester, a deck like this really, really struggles, so losing that also. And the Counterspells main deck, this is the list I found on, that 5 out of League on Magic Online. The main deck Counterspell is going to be really, really good against the Atraxa decks, too. So super low curve, love Knight-Errant of Eos, love a sort of flash element of like Zephyr Sentinel and Resolute Reinforcements. So sort of like not just a pure aggro deck, it's also kind of a tempo deck, too, which is great. Mana's pretty good, Fortified Beachhead, you get the idea, Sea Chrome Coast. And sideboard some kill spells in it. You got to get the idea. So that's the deck. And let's try it out. Get ready to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Let's rock and roll. Whiskey Dingo resub. Where's the 3-drop and tap Soldiers to draw cards? It's absent, honestly. It dies to cut down on removal spells, so you're going for a kind of a leaner fit. Obviously a very, very powerful card, but this deck's going leaner, it looks like. So again, this is the list I found online. There's some variation in the Soldier list for sure. There is no consensus yet, but we're going to try this out and see how it goes. Chat, coming out, let me know what you think. We are on the draw with 1-drop double make Spear Valiant Veteran. Alright. This is like fun. Frontliner. Constructed Staple. 1 mana 1/1 with Unearth. When guards like this are playable and constructed, I am a happy person. Alright. Coast Skrelv. Alright. This is like Esper Legends or something like that. What do we got here? They have a... It's funny, they have a Thalia here. It's actually pretty annoying because it turns out our Make Spears. Normally Thalia would be bad against us, but... They have the old Nutso, Skrelv, Thalia, Rafine draw. Might be in trouble. Tapped land. Yeah, hate to see it. Just kidding. It's totally fine. Alright, I'm going to say go. Gonna make Spear their play here. They missed on 2, and I assume that looks like Esper Legends, so we can try and, yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get off my...
Get out of here. Get out. Attack for 1. Sure. Nope. Just kidding. We draw Recruitment Officer. So the question is, do I want to play a Lord here and attack for a bunch? Or do I want to keep leaving and make Spear? Just gotta jam stuff this turn, I think. Like to counter Shielder. If they go land, Shielder is pretty bad, but we have no flashy things to kind of get in here. Could play Officer and just say go. It's like so obvious now, but the counter's just so obvious if I wait, so we'll just gonna attack. Just missed Finity, yep. Just happened. Alright, play Frontliner and say go. They play as land Shielder, like, we actually have no answers for it, realistically, so I'm just going big. But they have to have a land and a black, untapped land and a black source and a Shielder and this and that. They have nothing. Alright, cool. Alright, well, that's probably the game. Might have our removal spell here, I suppose. We're just going to play an attack step. And we're just going to jam. The frontliners will pump each other. Because they're probably going to kill this with a go for the throat, if I had to guess. Pretty cool frontliner make Spear. Kind of a cool little synergy. There's your go for the throat, as predicted. Let's play Officer Land. Looking good.
Get off my
Ah! Love it. Love it. Attack for 1. Nope. No attacks, no blocks, just nothing. Alright, so play veteran. And we're just slam jamming. Everything. Send in the clowns. Send in the clowns. Send in the clowns. Alright. Down to 4. I think that's it for you, my friend. Definitely light on answers for Shieldred, which is a little scary, honestly. We have 3 Destroy Evils and a Brutal Cathar. Need to come in. What are we cutting? Honestly, Skrell's pretty bad, right? They have very little target removal spells. I think Spell Pierce is bad too, obviously. My head's been itchy lately. I'm scratching my head. What's the Lantern Flare do? X damage, target creature, planeswalker, and you gain X life or X number of creatures you control. That's not great. Are the welcomes too slow? Maybe. We're on the draw. Would I prefer, like, Dennick? Or even Lantern Flare, maybe? We're probably not going to have any kind of sleepers, so we can probably just kind of do our thing. I think Lantern Flare's fine, honestly. Let's cut the welcomes. Bring Lantern Flares. And try this, I believe. Old Dennick. I don't love these Make Disappears, honestly, on the draw. But I think that it's kind of, like, necessary. We also, like, drew 0 flash creatures that game. That's part of the idea, is you're flash creaturing, so... come on. No! Alright. Yeah. Alright. Going to the old 5-eroni. Do a double 1-drop here, but we never ever we draw runner lands here for this hand to function, I think. So no. So we're 42% to draw land. We have 2 shots at it. It's also an Attic-Gar waste too, which kind of sucks. Going to 5 is pretty bad. If they have any reasonable curve out, we're like screwed. What do you think, chat? Keep mulligan. Going to 5 is pretty tough. Going to 5 is not good. Use your emotes, folks. It's a free emote. You can use the emotes. They're free. I'm just going to keep it. We're probably going to get lucky to win anyway, so just shift the counterspell and keep it. Let's keep it. 41%. 40. The Scrybug strikes again. Content keep. Remember, folks, it's the first time I hit that follow button on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also on YouTube, folks, please take a second. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. If you want to support, God, no. If you want to support your poor content creators that can't draw lands, please train yourself. Any content that you like, just take that half second and hit that like button. Do it before you start the video. Hit play, hit like at the same time. Because it helps so much. Try and beat the YouTubes. You know, the YouTubes is always trying to hold us content creators down. And the more you hit the like button, the less I got to resort to clickbait, thumbnails, and all that crap. So hit the like button, please, on every video you watch. Helps out a ton. And again, do it before you watch the video so you don't forget at the end. If for some reason you hate the video, then sure, unlike it. All right, well, we have not drawn a land at all. Attack. They're going to cut down or something. Sure. Like my shirt? Thanks, appreciate it. So they're not exactly on a curve out draw here. Oh, never mind. Here's Adeline. Alright, we're dead. Next game. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? Alright, sure. That's fine. No attack with the Skrull for a free token? Alright, whatever. Should have mulliganed? Hindsight. All right, so we have our Lantern Flares, Destroy Evils. Now that makes Spirits better on the play. They're fine here. This is good. Next game. Does smashing a like button scry land at the top? I wish. Yeah, I've heard actually that YouTube and Magic Arena are connected, and if you have an average of 400 likes per video, you never have to mulligan ever. So I'm just saying, if you want to see me do better at Magic, that's what you got to do. All right, hand's good. We can go 1/2 counter. So Lantern Flare, X damage, shark creature, Buzzogre, and you gain X life for X number of creatures you control. Cleave, right? Okay. It's a weird mechanic. It's like it just you see the brackets and your brain just explodes. You're like, what? Yeah, I think our keep was fine last game. Like we got a 5. Like what are our odds of winning versus like our odds of drawing? We had 40% twice to draw land and we missed. We're gonna hit a decent percent of the time there. So like, give ourselves a shot to do it. You know, we might actually just Knight-Errant turn 3. I know we draw 1-drop in Knight-Errant, but like just play a Knight-Errant and then we'll lean back on our removal spell and counter spell. Draw some cards too. So working paper too? I don't think so, fortunately. They haven't gotten the YouTube to paper connection yet. Old Dennick. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna jam it. They have a Rafine here, it's kind of rough, but we can draw some creatures and set up for Lantern Flare. It's a flash creature, so we want to draw land here really bad. Because if we can go land, deploy a threat, and make disappear, or Lantern Flare, we're going pretty wide here, honestly. This is not bad. Alright, they don't have a Rafine, which is excellent for us. They have a Clever Conductor. Discarding a Thoptery thing. Draw a land too. Alright. I think we're going to Reinforcements and Knight-Errant and just say go and make disappear and Lantern Flare up. I think that's going to be our goal. Then I have Aviator too. I think it's just a dub here, folks. I don't want to call it too soon, but this feels pretty good to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we hit another Errant and a Lord or a 1-drop. It's Lord. Alright, and then we'll just say go. We also have Lantern Flare here too, so. Yager Bomb! The Stork is the best format in Magic. Don't at me, alright? Alchemy's pretty shitty, but the digital card's super fun. Historic's super fun. If you haven't played it, you should play it. If you enjoyed Modern from in 2015, before Modern Horizons 2, that's what Historic is right now. Yeah, Knight-Errant finding itself is pretty wild. Morning, AC. How's it going, folks? Welcome. We got 10 new brews coming for Lord of the Rings, 5 Historic decks, and 5 Modern decks. It's going to be freaking great. Bronze the Mythic. We got a Pro Tour coming up. Lots of exciting things happening. The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. Have you played Historic after the Alchemy cards? Because they're all really fun. It's a great format. 4 mana up, 5 cards in hand. Kind of sketch, honestly. We probably looking at our Bull spell here, like a Go for the Throat or something like that. We're just going to Knight-Errant again, honestly. So I don't see a reason to let the Lantern Flare just untap. Another Reinforcements. Damn. So let's play a Lord. This is not a soldier, right? It's a knight. Yeah, let's attack with our two knights. Attack with the 2 knights. And then we're gonna go Lord plus another knight with disappear and this up again. Best store decks for the qualifier? I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't like focused on Serious Explorer or whatever. Usually I'm making content playing bullshit decks, so I honestly don't know. Harbin's game. They have 4 mana up and 5 cards in hand, folks. You don't just play into their open mana. That's how you get blown out and lose games of Magic. I'm just gonna chill. We're in a great spot. I'm in no rush. They want to block here, get their 2 for 1. They can have it. But I have a counter. I mean, they could easily have 2 spells, a cut down and a go for the throat. Like, just we're super far ahead here. There's just no reason to risk getting blown out by a combination of cards. We can just win the game by not getting blown out. You know, like, we're going to play Magic normally, be totally fine. They get the thing back, whatever. We're going to play our veteran. We're going to play another knight. Best shell for Chrome Host Seed Shark? Not sure, honestly. Card's very good, though. First time chatter, Deligismer. How's it going, my friend? There's your cut down. That's pretty annoying, actually, so I can't, knight. That's fine, I guess, whatever. Alright, we'll just say go. So they got us. Couldn't convoke. Totally fine, still way ahead. But yes, the video then bans is up, and then, I agree, yeah, Drax is not a very fun Magic card. Not a standard power level card, unfortunately. Alright, what do you got, friend? If they ever tap out, we just kill them with this. We've got Reinforcements, Make Spear, Lantern Flare. No attacks and say go. Sure, so we're going to pop in our Reinforcements have arrived. Untap, draw a second counter spell. Still getting vibes here. I don't like the vibes. Now I have double counter spell too. Alright, we're just gonna attack for 4 and play another knight. Set up for the kill next turn. Yeah, sure. Very sketchy game, honestly. Because, like, the Esper Legends deck is just full of creatures. So it's sort of like, what's going on here? But I definitely like that we're able to just kind of, like, just chill, draw cards, play more threats. This deck does a really good job of doing that with the Convoke stuff. Urtai. That's fun. Sure. So Urtai, kill the knight. We draw a card. Awesome. Play a new knight. It's fun. They're going to kill the veteran? Sure. Okay. Well, would you look at that? Scrybug goes both ways. Yeah, double block here, I guess. And then we'll kill Dennick. If they want to get the backside, it's totally fine. Could have used this to like stop the block. We just don't care about that though, honestly. So, do it again.
Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Let me get a Zephyr Sentinel, a Reinforcements, or a Frontliner. Let's take both of the Flash creatures. Awesome. And then just gonna leave up both counters and both Flash creatures and just say go. This thing can bounce. Wow, this thing can bounce the Knight. That's insane. This deck goes. This deck seems pretty good. I don't know about the exact list or whatever, but like conceptually, this deck just seems very good. It just goes and goes and goes and goes. They are playing this game very, very weirdly, but Raffine, sure. It's fine. Alright, yeah, they're dead. And now we just kill them with this. So, Gold Forge thingy. So we're just gonna go make Spear this, Lantern Flare this, untap this, kill them. Works for me. It's the Uber Lightning Helix. I said it's the Uber Lightning Helix. Ah!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Alright, Veteran, Aviator. Knock him out the box, Luke. Come on, opponent. I'm very curious what's in their hand, honestly. That was a sick game. That game was awesome. They obviously like didn't do. The thing is like they didn't do much, but we were like had counters at most of the game too. Anyway, so that was a really impressive game though. Deck seems sweet. Would you say your opponent should have played into your counter spells? Without knowing their hand, it's not sure. Like it was a very weird game how they played how the game played. So it's very hard to know what was in their hand. Therefore, it's hard to say what they should have done. Honestly, so all right, we can keep this a little more straightforward of a hand, but. Skrelv, Harbin, Welcome. Razor Verge, that good? Okay. I agree, I'm not sure about these in the main deck, honestly. People are main decking these at the Pro Tour. That's because Rakdos was like just obviously the best deck that they knew I wanted to have a little more card draw. Naturalist. This seems challenging for us. Welcome seems very bad here. They're just like a linear... like, not Boggle stack, but like, you know, same sort of idea. They're kind of going to do their thing. There's a Restoration, sure. Also, just like there's no consensus right now on what the best Soldier deck is, there's also no consensus on what the best Enchantment deck is. We're playing this deck later, and there were like lists that were super aggressive. There were lists that were like, you know, very token heavy. So definitely no consensus. Again, this is a list of 5 out of league. I think Mage Despair is more consistent than the Negotiators is. Negotiators is just a higher variance card, and Mage Despair will do what that card does most of the time. But I'm not sure, honestly, exactly. To be totally honest, I would need to play with both of them a lot and kind of get a feel for it. All right, so Recontrol Soldiers, sure. All right, so just gonna play the Welcome. And again, this is not the matchup for this card at all. This is a grindy, you know, playing against Grixis, playing against Rakdos, they're killing all your stuff, playing against Control deck kind of card. Very bad in a matchup like this, but we have 3 lands and a Lord in our hands, so we need to draw some cards to get things done. They're going to Restoration, and they can discard a land to get back another Naturalist. Gross. They're popping off here, folks. Alright, there's a doggo. The audacity. So a 5/3 trample lifelink. We have Otawara, I guess. So 14 to 22. 2 cards left for them. Thankfully, they've kind of run out of things to do. We draw another land. Let's play a veteran. Draw a card. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! The one Beseju. And it's even worse because the drawback of Beseju of giving us a land is irrelevant because I have literally 4 lands in my hand. Oh. Oh no. Oh.
Look how they mess with my boy.
No. Alright, well now we're definitely dead. It's not even a discussion. We do get to bounce these naturals with the Otawara, but we're so dead. They're about to flip this too. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Tough game, obviously. Pretty good draw for our opponent. We drew 1,000 lands, etc., etc. We get to board a lot of cards, though, so we're boarding in 3 Destroy Evils, etc. Alright, so flip these.
Okay, you'll flip you. Do what? Flip you. Flip you for real.
Flip those. How you determine what the metagame of Pro Tour will be? You just guess, sort of, like educated guess. Look at data, look at testing results, try and think about what everyone else is thinking. Basically. Let's bounce that. They draw a card of Audacity. Audacity's pretty good. Yeah. Nice hand, idiot. Alright, untap. Alright, sure. Okay. Name Soldier. And double Legends, also not very good in this matchup. We can attack for 4 in the air. We have this thing to pump also. Yeah, we're super dead. This card's good. Sneaky good card. Alright, so they're going to attack and put a counter on the Naturalist, so I can't block a Veteran. But I can block the thingy. Mini Fable, yeah, basically. I mean, I don't see how we ever win this game, but... Down to H. Let's draw the third Harbin. We have 3 of those? Or up, that's... Same thing! That's good. Second scroll. Alright, so an absolutely awful draw for us. 7 lands is bad regardless, but we drew all the bad cards in the matchup. Being Skrelv, being Welcome. So those are all gone now. 3 Destroy Evils. Spell Pierce is awkward against them. It's like good against some stuff, not good against others. I think I want Negotiators against them because they're never going to kill my creatures really, so... I think I want these, cut the Spell Pierces, and I want a few Lantern Flares too, so I can remove their stuff, and we can shave some Legends. We'll shave a Harbin, because they don't really have much removal, so... And let's try this, I think. This works for me. Gap in! Resub, thanks so much. Yes, Domain's... insane. I think Domain's very... I think the best 2 decks are Domain and Esper Legends, but that is not with extensive testing. That's just my gut feeling. That's pretty bad. Sure, I guess. Planes go. Forest Visitor. Gross. It's like a hard matchup, honestly. Just like, they're just very linear. We just don't really interact that well with the things that they're doing. They're gonna Saga. Yeah. Yeah, Bankbuster was obscenely important for Mono White. It was the only real cheap card draw engine, which is very important. So, draw another Veteran. So, yeah, without the 1-drops, this is tough. I think this deck's pretty good. Yeah, we're playing it later. We're going to find out. I mean, another Veteran, I guess. Destroy Evil here is not very exciting. Sure. Pretty bad draw, just no 1-drops. This Visitor is just ahead of our Lantern Flare. Audacity on the 1/1. Okay. And yeah, that's a thing. Yo, bro. Heard you like Lantern Flare. 4 cards in hand? I mean, we could destroy Evil the Visitor. This is going to flip. Destroy Evil this, attack for 6. It's a pretty good attack, honestly. And have Sentinel also. I kind of hate this, but I just think we need to do something, so... Let's kill this. Attack for 6. And now I have, like, these removal spells, and it's this trick/flyer.
Do a flip!
That was unexpected. Honestly, fine, though. Because, like, they're just going to exile one of these, and we're just going to Sentinel it.
The energy of battle.
Oh, no! You tap like an idiot! You
technology.
Thanks, Auto Tapper. Appreciate that one. Yeah, I think we would probably win this game if we were able to cast this. We'd be bouncing our thing, fizzling this, killing the Wandering Emperor, replaying the Veteran, having a Lantern Flare. I think this game's like a pretty clear dub, and now I think it's a pretty clear L. Just brutal. Just brutal. All right, yeah, I guess.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Killer. Absolutely killer. All right, yeah, that's something. Don't put Mirix in your deck, folks. Don't end up like me. I'm just kidding. Mirix is good, obviously. Wanted to save Auto Tapper because Auto Tapper is the best thing to happen to Magic in the last decade. It just, 98% of the time, Auto Tapper makes Magic the smoothest, most enjoyable experience. But every once in a while, it gets you. If you're playing at a Pro Tour, I probably would have been a little more careful about it. But whatever, like we're just streaming and having a good time. So this thing bounces the reinforcements, which are kind of cool too. Like I can't play Magic Online anymore without an Auto Tapper. It's like literally, I play Magic Online for literally the last 20 years of my life. Auto Tapper is the best thing that's ever happened. Yeah, so they're gonna attack, which is fine. I guess we're still like somewhat live here. With a Spirit, sure. Calyx? Whenever this or another enchantment ETBs, put a counter on a creature. Whenever this or enchanted creature you control deals damage to a player. Okay. Put a counter here. So just gonna reinforcements and sentinel, and we'll just bounce this, then Lantern Flare. I agree, Tangerine. I agree. I wish that your opponent wouldn't see when you manually tap stuff. I agree. Or there was some way to like lock in your tapping all at once. Because I agree. When you manually tap 3 lands, leave an island up, they have a forest dispersal, Like front runner. Okay. Why would you tap like that? Why would you leave this up? I just can't attack anyway, so let's just act like this. Sit on block. We're gonna flare the Calyx for sure, but alright. I mean, even with the auto tapper gaff, like they're not really doing much. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? Is their hand just all lands? What the hell happened? What are you doing? All right, so let's bring in the Brugalthar. I think I'll want one extra removal spell, and then let's cut. Now we're on the draw, so I'm less excited about these counter spells. But let's shave one, and I'm gonna shave disappear. They just don't kill my stuff, so negotiators are super safe. So remove Mirix on the draw. Yeah, that would be fine too. I think honestly, but. Yeah, I definitely like the highlights, like seeing what your opponent's looking at and stuff like that. But having to manually tap because the auto tapper is occasionally iffy is a huge tell. And having some way to like lock in a tap without them seeing it would be great. Just cut Mirix totally. Don't buy Mirix. No, Mirix. Oh, we're on the. We got to keep this hand, I think. All of our lands tap for white. We're on the draw. We have turn 1 for officer, turn 2 frontliner. We have a counter spell we can cast. We got to keep this, I think. No, Mirix. Yeah, Tron will go up on YouTube. Alright, we drew a land anyway, so we're good. Never punished. What do you mean? We got punished like 10 minutes ago. What are you talking about? Like... They're going to ossification. That's fine. We're just going to land frontliner, I guess. Let's kind of shitty. But this is why Make Disappear is better than Negotiators in a lot of spots. Because right here, this is not a counterspell, and Make Disappear would be. So this is obviously a higher, the ceiling is higher, but the floor is lower. So that's to answer your question there. All right, let's play this and play Frontliner. I guess. So go. That's tough. All right. Courtyard. Ugh. All right. I mean, we want to kill this. They already got a token up, but this card's bad. Kind of want to leave a counter spell up also, but I can't. I guess I could just like kill it in their second main, but all right, let's play a land and just say go. Let's see what happens. Pretty awkward draw. Alright. They obviously can now still play spells in second main, but... yeah. Alright, here's a Knight-Errant of Eos. Oh, man, what an awkward draw. Alright, Brutal Catharsis is pretty good in this deck because he passes turn a lot. Alright, so we could just play a Knight. And just play a 4/4 and hopefully draw some 1-drops. It's pretty sketchy, honestly. We can Brutal Cathar one of these, just kind of like keep the board clear. Leave up Negotiator. I should play the Mirror because I screwed up. I should leave up Negotiators. Like the rope came and I was talking and I just stopped doing it. Whatever. Should play Mirrors there for sure because if they don't do anything, I can do that. But whatever. I'll just say go. This might not even counter anything, honestly. They play a land. Really awkward hand. Like... not going to Dallas, correct. I'm just traveling too much in the next few weeks. And, like, I'm already queued for the PT and, like, whatever. The problem with the RCs is that, like, I don't put any work into them. I just kind of go to them. So I'm, like, pretty unprepared. And, like, I did okay in Atlanta, Catilda. And then I didn't make day 2. I lost the last round of San Diego. And it just, like not gonna prepare for them really, and just I don't know. They're fun to go to for sure, but I'm just traveling a lot this month, so all right, we got our Negotiators off, which is great, and now I get to go Cathar-Errant, right? The post-combat the audacity to play Audacity post-combat. All right, so let's play this, and let's Brutal Cathar Knight-Errant. Time face reset. Thanks so much. Alright, so we get 3. Veteran and Harbin. Sure. I think I would like to have more of these, honestly. So removal spell you find off Knight-Errant. And the thing is that, like, the werewolf part of this card doesn't matter that much typically in aggro decks. But in this deck, because we pass the turn so much with our flash cards, we're going to flip it back and forth a lot, which is pretty sweet, actually. So I like to see more of this card. Alright, so they mill over some stuff, make it 1/1. They're going to pump the team here, which is kind of okay, but we're also building up to our Harbin, so... God, stupid legends! Alright, so... we're going to just play Veteran and Harbin, I think. Just say go, no attacks. Trading a 4/4 for 2/2/2 doesn't feel very good. They do have his freaking Catilda here, but we attack for a lot next turn. Wow, not going for the Catilda. We do have man up, I guess, but I mean, Aren't they just really dead? Alright, so Harbor gives +1/+1 flying to all creatures. Whenever I attack with 5 or more soldiers, I have 5 or more soldiers. This would be an attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and the beachhead. I mean, they're really dead. I'm just going to try and kill them. Whatever. Just freaking do it. I could have Wandering Emperor, I guess. No, they're playing freaking Enchantments. Did they have an Emperor last game? They did, right? So they have Wandering Emperor? Very odd card for this deck to play, but they did cast it last game. They would eat the Veteran. Also, they can respond to the trigger, I think. I don't know if this is intervening if or not. Nah, it's not. There's no if, so it was still trigger, but I think I just say go. Is Emperor good enough? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The life gain, we have like 23-ish, I think. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. We have 24. So they kill a thing, gain 2, so yeah. Alright, so no attacks. Oh, wait, the beachhead too? Alright, hold on. So they kill the biggest thing, which is the Knight-Errant, and they gain 2. So they're at 22. And I have 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. I think it is actually enough. Alright, whatever, sure. As long as it's not intervening if. Which I don't think it is, but Knight gets pumped because it's creatures you control. I just might have a counterspell here too, like.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
Alright. They eat the Veteran. Eating the Veteran is actually 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, remove 7 power. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Exacxes! I think. I ain't doing no math. It's not a soldier. It wasn't Exacxes. Alright, your turn. Goes the Knight. But now if they play 2 spells, the Brute flips also. So that they play... But they have the Catilda too. If I wasn't streaming, I probably would not attack there. But, okay, so they get a 9 power... Alright, they get a 12 power lifelinker. That was 2 spells, though, so now my thing will flip and get it. Yeah, this card seems great in this deck. Oh, am I just dead? I'm just dead. Damn enough. Alright. Alright, yeah, I mean, obviously, if I, this is a pretty shitty match where the auto-tapper kind of got us. I actually won that game. And this game, I mean... If I wasn't streaming, I would have like done the math more, but like, whatever. He's freaking YOLO on stream, so it is what it is. Alright. Yeah, we had a good turn, girls. Remember, folks, please use they if we can for our opponents who don't know who's behind the screen. Pro Vampire, not Pro Werewolf, right? Another freaking one-lander. We are on the draw with triple 1-drop and Knight-Errant. So we have 2 looks at a land. Oh, boy. This hand's pretty busto if we draw a land. Oh, what do you think here, folks? This is a tough one. We have triple 1-drop Knight-Errant, which is obviously insane. 42% twice. That's what we're looking at here. As far as odds to draw land. We missed last time. Probably going to get a hit this time, right? It's a little less than a flip twice. We need to lose 2 flips in a row. You never lose. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
Damn, we're good. Haunted Ridge. Don't they know all their cards got banned? Bankbuster? No. Fable? No. Ooh, Spell Pierce? I gotta play this. Attack for 2. Just gonna dubs 1-drop here, I think. They're gonna go for the throat. Sure, that's fine. I could have played land in, like, Sentinel, I guess, but... Let's go 1-drop, 1-drop. They have Corpse Praiser here, it's kind of annoying. I should have Sentinel that thing. I should have played land Sentineled. Because the 1-drops are also free with Knight-Errant. So, I think that was a mistake. Yeah, so we Sentinel there, bounce it. Because it's obviously they had a kill spell too. That was a mistake. I should have played this. It's actually hard to play. It's a lot more going on in this deck than your average like, you know, beat down soldier or whatever deck. Which is kind of cool. So, all right, we're just gonna go. Unfortunately, we didn't draw another land. We've drawn 2 spell pierces. Just awkward. Let's go. Yeah, Max. That was just a huge mistake. Honestly, this is an interesting card. Well, we can't spell pierce that one, so we drew the wrong counter spell, unfortunately. All right. I think we're dead here. Mistake compounded with not drawing lands. I'm gonna draw a land. All right. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Frontliner Knight-Errant. This deck doesn't have a good answer for Shoulder, though, which is kind of an issue. Oh my god. Alright. I think we're dead. So we take like 1,000 this turn. Alright. Tough game. Their hand was pretty good. Alright, so this is a matchup we want the welcomes for sure. The problem is, like, again, we don't really have any good answers for Shieldred. Like, we have, like, Destroy Evil, and that's really it. I also think this card shouldn't be in the sideboard without Invoke Spare being legal. It does stop the Brotherhood's End, I guess, but, like, we can just counter that. So, I want the welcomes, and I want the Destroy Evils. Cut the Spell Pierces. They have Multiverse, but, like, I think the counter spells are enough. And then, what else do we cut? No, you don't want Brewing Cathar. You don't want to hit shoulder with a Cathar. They just kill it, obviously. So, we want all of our draw. Harabrin's, like, not the best. Never going to trigger that, probably. Maybe Shape 2 Frontliners, too, honestly. Especially this card's pretty good with it. It's obviously bad against Corpse Appraiser. It's good with the Welcome and the Convoke, though. What do we cut? They're also going to board in Sweepers, possibly, too. Which is a thing we need to be aware of and play around if possible. Yeah, let's cut 2 of these. There's pretty low impact. Danik also does stop Corpse Appraiser, which is kind of cool. Cut Skrelv? No, they're a removal spell deck. I'm going to cut the Harbins for the Daniks. Gonna be a little more grindy, I think. Let's try. I'm not sure, honestly. Kind of just winging it, so. No 1-drop. We did board out a 1-drop. We do have the Reinforcements plus Sentinel Wombo combo, so this is fine, I guess. This card's good. Is that for Sentinel? Solid card. Alright, so name Soldier and Sigo. Get a whole lot of his Odawara, I think. Welcome. Alright. Sure. So we're still going to Reinforcements into Welcome, I guess. Recommendations where to look for historic decks. Untap is pretty good. I agree there's not a good resource for finding historic decks. Just like no tournaments really or anything like that. It's kind of why it's a fun format though. It's hard to find deck lists. You just have to build your own decks and do your own thing. Definitely the most open format in Magic right now. Which is very exciting. Alright, so Phyrexian Flesh Forger. We draw Danik. Unfortunately, we can't. We can draw. If we don't draw land, you can't. Ugh, this is so awkward. So we could play a 2-drop and then draw. But if I don't draw land, then I just don't do anything else, which is pretty bad. All right, whatever. We'll just do this, I guess. I'm gonna keep the Courtyard open. play Sentinel. ETBs. Bounce this. Draw a card. Drew a land! And now I can cast a spell on their turn and draw a card also, which is sick. Or I could guess it. Alright, so let's do that. Cool. Sega. Cool. That first one was a fun card. Alright, bounce this. They have another removal spell? Whatever, sure. So they kill it again. And now you get to draw a card. And now I get to block. And that was it. Oh. What a turn. What a turn that was. And now I get to just jam everything and play Knight-Errant. Okay, so let's go... Only play ones, actually. Ones are reinforcements. Let's play reinforcements and draw. Alright, they'll block the Menace guy. We could have done that, I guess. Land. Denick. I should have held this for this, I think, actually. Officer, Knight-Errant. Yeah, because it's just like, this could draw a card of us later on. Yeah, I think I should have just played whatever, it's fun. I don't know, this is still really good, too, so... No, only one. Come on. It can't bounce the Knight-Errant, which is pretty cool, though. We're at 12. We need to be aware of that. But we are building up quite the board now. Don't play Shieldred. We have Denick to gain some life, though. Honestly, wasn't that bad. Like, we still have a 4/4. They killed their creature. I still have a Welcome in play, too, so... Let's start with... Denick technically has a mana value of 2. So we would draw off this, which is kind of cool. Let's do this. Because it's the backside mana value. We draw a land also. Okay. Do a land. This is whenever a... Put into a graveyard. Okay, so... I'm going to Sentinel on their turn, I think. I'll do it whether they try and kill my thing or not. I'll draw a card after Welcome. Welcome's pretty good. They're going to blood and give me a clue. That's sick. They're going to discard Hidetsu and Kari. We saw a multiverse in game 1, which is a little awkward. I bounce Denick. It'll be in my hand on the front side, yeah. Graveyard Trespasser? Sure. We could get our Denick back and just cast Denick, because Denick's good against the Trespasser, but Denick Apparition is also just like good to have in play. I'm going to cast this and draw a card, I think. Into a graveyard. If it's put into a graveyard from anywhere, we should go to our hand. Cast this. I still have a 3/2 flyer also. I think this is fine. I'm going to bounce this. Bounce this. Do this. Draw off that. That was a great draw. Makes appear. Phenomenal draw step. Alright, let's go Veteran draw. Then we have Mirix. Tap Mirix for any color. Denick. And then we'll play, I think, Frontliner. Attack for 1,000,000. And now we each have, like, the lock, basically. We have Counterspell with an insane board. Looks pretty good, honestly. Harvester, sure. Misery's Shadow. Whatever. Draw a card. Knight-Errant. Draw a card. Reinforcements. Okay. Play Officer, draw a card. Oh, and Mirix plus Welcome free 6 too. Draw land. Alright, so land. Trading Dennick here is fine, I think, as is trading off the Knight. Sure, that works for me too. I'm pretty sure we're miles ahead this game. So, go to game 3, and they're playing a few more creatures than I anticipated. Again, I don't think I want Surge. We could just, like, play around mass removal. It sucks because Destroy Evil is so bad against everything but Shieldred. Which was a better kill spell for Shieldred. Yeah, I don't think I want Surge. It's fine. Let's do this. Stupid Shieldred. Protect its Shieldred. So does Make a Spear. But things they're killing all of our creatures, so like Protect might just go dead. Which is a huge issue, so. They mulligan. We're gonna keep this. It's not great, but these two cards are excellent against them, and they've already mulliganed. So beaches. Just beaches for days. Alright. Unfortunately, we gotta take a pain for this might, but sure. Alright, so they kill that. So they have 4 cards left. Should got some spells. That's another freaking land.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Unbelievable. I should play a land on top there. That was very bad. Just like at least bluff that I have a counterspell. Alright, so mill some cards. They hit Shieldred. Shit. Do I make Spear? Sure. Ugh. Do we leave Visop or play Welcome? It's so awkward. It's like so awkward. Alright, gotta counter it. Now at the battle here, we are under pressure to like defend ourselves.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Are you serious? We've drawn land actually every draw step. This is ridiculous. Alright, play Welcome, say go. It's got Menace too. Alright, Dennick, draw a card. Please draw a creature. That sort of plays. It plays, actually. It does play. Now we can play this. Draw a card, double block. Alright. Nah, the flip doesn't target, so Dennick doesn't stop it. Draw. Ooh. Sentinel's pretty good here at bouncing their reinforcements. I might just do this. Just throw away Dennick. Gain some life. Otherwise, we're blocking here. And then just stuck with the Sentinel. Doesn't do anything. This is tough. We gotta block it, obviously. We can't give me another Shieldred. What's up, I Dream? We could go front side, back side then too. Yeah, I kind of like that. No! God, what a sicko. Alright, fine. Draw another Welcome. Alright. They have draw well for a multi-5. You could say that, yes. Alright. Name Soldier. I mean... They have a kill spell too? This is so sick. Alright, let's just try and overpower it, I guess. We'll just play another Welcome, and, like, they're gonna get Shieldred. We just can't win, I don't think, honestly. Just too awkward of a hand. Actually, I'm close to flipping this too. Go for the throat. Yeah, we're just dead. Such an awkward game. Any Wraths in our deck? I fucking hate this card so much. Like, I detest this card so much. Alright. Well, now we're in trouble and trying to draw out of it, so we're going to die really fast. Draw 2. Yeah, so they have 8 cards. I can just flip this next turn. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. I don't think this list is like exactly what it should be, but I am very impressed with the archetype as a whole. Let's hop over to Untapped. Look at our stat. We went 1-2, which is obviously pretty bad. I think the enchantment matchup doesn't seem very good, which is like, makes a lot of sense logically. I don't necessarily like how this deck is built. I don't like the main deck Spell Pierces. I like to make this appear a lot. I think I'm happy not playing the 2-3 that makes tokens and draws cards. I don't like playing these main, though. That seems unnecessary. And this deck needs some sort of removal spell. Because obviously Shield's a freaking issue. The sideboard, I like the Lantern Flares, I like the Destroy Evils. Also, I think this deck can main deck come up if you Brutal Cathars. Like, the fact that Brutal Cathar plays so well with the instant speed nature of the deck is pretty cool also. I'm not a big fan of Brutal Cathar in general, but it does seem quite good in this deck, honestly, because you can actually utilize the werewolf, the effect of it. But I think his archetype seems very, very good. I think that, and this is what I say about testing. We're like, we're like PT testing. Like, the results of the testing set, usually we play like 10 game sets, matters, but the feel is more important. We went 1-2 here, but this deck feels very good. It's not there yet, but it feels very good. Whereas you might play a deck and go 3-0 and be like, that deck was kind of stainy. We just kind of got lucky. So, but yeah, deck seems good. Does seem like a good archetype. The things happening with Reinforcements and Zephyr Sentinel and the counter spells is really awesome, and Knight-Errant. So, definitely looks cool. So, done with this one for now. Playing more decks on stream, but you two folks, love you, like, comment, subscribe, you're all great, and peace.